Chapter 2, Section 8 is about inequalities in their graphs, and I'm just going to go straight from my packet here. Some things to understand. When you graph an inequality on a number line, it's going to have an open dot. So anything that says less than, like this sign, that sign, it'll have a graph with an open dot and an arrow going left. Anything with greater than will have an open dot and an arrow going right. So that's the greater than. Less than or equal to is a closed dot, like a filled in dot. Looks like that. And greater than or equal to looks like that. Another closed dot and an arrow. So total t is less than 16. T is the variable, less than 16. A number h is not less than 7. Not less than, so it cannot be less than 7. Oops, I'm getting back to t. H is greater than 7. And since it says it's not less than 7, well, it actually might be 7. So it would actually be greater than or equal to 7. Write an inequality for each graph. Well, here we could say, I don't know, use whatever variable you want. I'm going to say x. So I like x. We've got a closed dot and a line going that way. So numbers that are less than any number, x is any number, less than or equal to negative 7, because that dot is closed. Less than or equal to negative 7. Number 6, my variable x, again, is any number that is greater than, what's there? Let's see, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that must be negative 11. And it's an open dot, so it does not include 11. So that could be negative 10.9999999999999, but not negative 11. Let's see. Graph the solution. Now you're going from being given the graph to actually having to create the graph. So x is less than negative 2. X is a number that is smaller than negative 2. Now these should have negative signs in front of them, but you probably guessed that. So should these. I don't know why this thing printed this way. But anyway, it's less than negative 2, so it's going to be an open dot because it doesn't include negative 2. And since they're saying less than, we'll go that way. Y is greater than or equal to negative 1. So there's negative 1. It's a closed dot because it's or equal to. And anything, y is anything greater than negative 1 or also negative 1. And on to the word problems. Everyone in the class is under 13 years old. So that's the same as less than. Nobody actually is 13 years old, so it must be less than. So x, the age of a person in the class, x, has got to be less than 13. So I think that's enough to help you finish this.